Welcome to Drew's Interviews, which is the name of the channel. I'm here with Inspired, which
Hello.
is the name of you.
Me.
What is your first name?
Kasper.
Casper. Awesome. Last name?
Swoma.
Casper Swoma.
Yeah.
Drew Fawcett.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You just played a series against Team Liquid.
Yeah.
And you smashed. You absolutely destroyed
Yeah.
them. Yeah. There was a crazy game too, where they seemed to be in a commanding position, or at least a lead the whole game, and then at the end there, y'all just like took over.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like enemies were too nervous to finish the game, so I don't know, it honestly felt like we couldn't lose, like even we were dying and it just felt like we couldn't lose. Enemies, like, they're team fighting, they're like running around the map, they always grouped so heavily, like whenever someone from enemy team was alone anywhere, they would like instantly run away. It just felt like they were scared of us.
Dang, okay. I guess it's like it's a fear diff.
Yeah.
It's a confidence diff.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I respect it. So I have been hearing for all split that you and C9 are like the top two. From what I heard, I was talking to Sven and he said that you guys seem to be a bit above C9 right now. But then yesterday, C9 loses to Shopify.
Yeah.
Is Shopify the best team in the LTA or what's going on?
I don't think Shopify is the best in the LTA. I do think Cloud9 choked pretty heavily.
Okay.
Because I do think Cloud9 are just better individual players than Shopify, but I think they just lack a lot of teamwork. Like when we are playing scrims against them, and like we have days where we win 3-2 or we lose 3-2, I just can tell that the way they are winning the games is not because they are a good team. It's just because Thanatos will gap top lane so hard, or like their bot duo will just gap so hard and then get fed. But sometimes Blah will do crazy engage or crazy invade out of nowhere and then they will win the game. But I feel like these type of plays are just not like you can't replicate it on stage every game. And I feel like that's what we saw yesterday. Like whenever they went for some crazy play, the game just backfire if they fail, and it feels a bit unplayable after. And yeah, I just think they lack structure in the game, and I feel like maybe their coaching staff is not doing a good job, like during the practice. Also the practice we had against them, like they had the rule of no remakes. Like we just losing the game in 5 minutes and we tell them, remake, please.
Yeah.
And they say, no, GG or play. I'm like, okay, GG then. And then we finish game 5 of scrims and we say, let's play game 6. It's still early. And we canceled game, like one of the games at 5 minutes. They say, no. So, okay, like I guess we don't want to practice. So that seems like very weird approach to practicing, and like no remakes, no playing more games. Like guys, that's what the scrims are for. You, if you want to do something, like try to win the lane that you think you shouldn't be winning, but you try to win it in practice, and it just destroys the whole game. You should just remake, like just play again, and this time you will just not try to win your lane, and actually practice. But they decide to not. Seems like the wins in scrims are just more important to them than actually like improving, and it's kind of good that they lost, honestly.
Yeah, maybe it'll like shake them.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I feel like this is something that we always see with C9, which like, I don't know why, but for the past like 3 years, it feels like you can say they are all extremely individually talented, but the cohesion as a team isn't as strong as something like FlyQuest right now. Like even thinking back to like, I don't remember if it was C9 versus NRG, but you know when NRG won?
Yeah,
and it was
I know
like,
that. Yeah, I didn't play in that season, and
Yeah.
I was shocked how NRG could win. But I can tell now. I think Contracts, Palafox, this core, they're not good players. I would say they're just okay, but they are very confident in their abilities, and they are very confident they will stick to the plan. They will make a plan, even though the plan is bad. They will all stick to it, and I feel like Fudge and Bevo are just right now in the point where they are not making too many bad plays. They're always like in good spot in the game, and it's up to Palafox and Contracts to just make good decision and make use of the fact that their top and bot are in a good spot. And I think they're just playing well as a team. I think that's why they won, because individually I don't think there is any player on Shopify that was better than the player on C9, like honestly.
Yeah. Is League of Legends your entire life?
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
It is, yeah. It will be until I retire, and when I retire, I will not touch the game. Like,
really?
Yeah. Like, I really don't like the game. Like playing for fun. I play different champs. I mean, I might like it more when I go back to EU, but playing in an A, it just gives me like, I just hate playing the game.
Is that like solo queue?
Yeah, like it's so bad. Like solo queue, yeah. Like I like to play scrims, but as I said, like teams cancel after 5 games. You play scrims for like 4 hours per day. After that, I can't queue up solo queue. I'm considering playing different games, but then I'm like thinking, and should I play different games right now? I'll play it in the future. Like I will just stick to League now. So then I just queue up a different role and just play some troll champ. I might run it down. I might like have a fun game at least, and at least I will enjoy it. Because if I go to jungle, I will farm my camps like I should be doing in competitive game. Then someone dies, starts flaming mid, and the whole game goes to shit, and we just waste half an hour of playing because of course we're not FF, and yeah, I just hate it.
Yeah, that's real. I mean, but do you feel like that's different in Europe?
Yeah, in Europe, I think solo queue practice in high challenger you have more pros because I think in NA like once you get the lobbies where you actually have like 3 or 4 pros each. The game is playable unless you get the 5th player that is like completely not pro player, and it happens very often here that you have like one trick or someone that just plays for fun and it's just worse than the opposition because the opposition is pro player, and then he just makes the game a bit unplayable. While in EU you have the regional leagues and you have way more teams, way more players, so it feels like challenger solo queue is actually like fine to play. I'm not saying it's like super insane, but I feel like you can actually practice stuff there. And then overall I just feel like I think EU players are just on average better than NA players, so it just feels nicer to play there. It's also not perfect, but yeah. I mean, I enjoy playing scrims the most, but sadly here, either we play against Dignitas that we win 20 minutes, 5 games, no matter what we do, or we play against Cloud9 and they don't want to play more than 5 games per day. So like,
yeah, hey, that's
unlucky.
Tough odds, yeah. Unlucky. Have you talked to Jojo about like the difference between cultures in solo queue and pro?
Yeah, I mean, I remember when I came to NA first time and I told him, what is this solo queue? How can you play this? And he's like, is it that bad? Really? Is that bad? Because he's like Canadian, so he always played NA solo queues. Is it that bad? Like, really? Actually? And now he came to you and he was like, wow, I can't play NA solo queue when I come back during off-season. He said he played 0 games because he just can't queue this up. Like,
wow.
It's just this bad compared to EU. Like, EU is not perfect, but NA is just unplayable. So he's like, he really doesn't want to like try to climb to challenger, like to play with pro players, so he just doesn't bother. Like it's massive difference.
Yeah. And do you think that's just the player base? Like it's just because of the people in America?
I mean, I don't know, honestly. I think not many people play the game at first, and I feel like when you are up and coming in Europe, you actually get to play against pro players every game. Once you are like grandmaster, challenger, you play against pro players like actually a lot as a casual player, and you can actually improve off of that. While in NA it feels like you are playing against pro player once every 10 game if you're a challenger, or like maybe not, maybe like one every 7-8 games when you are a challenger. And I don't think it's that easy to improve, because some games you will do something really stupid and you will not get punished because you're also playing as a bad player. And then you don't really learn that what you were doing was actually not correct. While in EU, if you play against pro player like, I don't know, 5 out of 8 games, and you all the time keep doing the same mistake and they keep punishing you for that, you actually like improve yourself. And I feel like that's a big difference. Like when I play in EU in solo queue, the junglers actually like, they try to do stuff. Here in NA, it seems like they don't do anything. Everyone is just chilling. Some people are just inting. Some people are flaming each other. Yeah, I think overall it's just coming from the fact that there is way less players and way less good players, so that doesn't create opportunities for new players to get good.
That makes sense. It's depressing, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
Have you ever played an instrument?
I learned how to play piano. My manager, he's really good at playing piano, and I never knew any instrument how to play. And then we had piano in the office. We have piano in the office, and I just like saw the piano. I was like, oh, I wonder if I could learn that. And then out of nowhere he says, oh, I can play a little bit. And then he goes there and he can play any song you ask him. He can like start playing it. I'm like, what? Can you just teach me something? And I can play a little bit, yeah.
That's it. When did this happen? Like when did you start?
Not last year, I think. At the beginning, in the middle of last year, I would say somewhere.
Nice. Do you find that like, do you play it often, or is it now just like a skill that you have?
Back then, when I was learning, I did it for like 2 weeks straight, and then I learned how to actually do it. I was like using 2 hours per day, and now I probably forgot a lot because I was doing it more of a muscle memory rather than how I'm supposed to play. I just like had a song and I muscle memory what should I play, and I kind of know the keys and like what they do, but I'm pretty bad at it still. Like I could learn a song now easier, like my hands actually have better coordination than they used to. but I'm still not good at it, and I didn't do it for a while. I might start doing it because recently I also started hating solo queue even more and more.
Right.
And that's like the only thing I could have done else than playing League, because when I finish scrims, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do. If not queue up solo queue.
Yeah. Yeah, I've found personally, I've recently started learning guitar. And I've like sang before, but I hadn't played like piano or anything. And I was like, whoa, this is like kind of therapeutic. You know, like when it's like something to focus on and get better at, and it sounds good when you're doing it right.
Yeah, it sounds really good. Like it's so satisfying.
Yeah, versus like, even when you're playing League of Legends, like let's say you're doing everything in your role right, someone's trolling or someone's hinting, and then it's like, man, it feels like I wasted 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Versus when you're putting in time to like an art or like a piano or something, you put 40 minutes in, and it's like, oh, that sounded beautiful, and I feel like better.
And if something goes wrong, you can only be mad at yourself that you played it wrong. Like you can't get mad at anyone around you.
Yeah,
so
you're not pissed off at the office.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. And you've been now with FlyQuest for a long time, yeah? Mm-hmm. A solid spot, and you enjoy the team, you enjoy the camaraderie of the org?
Yeah, definitely. I think everyone is very supportive, and it's very weird that there is a team that no one is really negative at all. Like all of the players here, even when I say something negative, they are being so nice for just no reason all the time, all the time. Like I'm saying all the time. Like they never said anything mean to each other or to me. It's just unbelievable to me that how can they be this nice to each other, and on top of that they are pretty good players as well, and they improved so much from the beginning that we played together. I feel like that's why we are way stronger than we used to be. I think our bot lane learned a lot, and they are a big factor right now in our games. They're like carrying a lot of the games, so it's very nice.
Nice. Yeah, I mean that has to have been cool just to see like Masu, Busio too. I remember it being like, right when you guys were together, you got Masu and Busio are the listeners, and like you and Pupo are like the mind, the talkers. Are we still kind of at that point when it comes to team dynamics?
Yeah, but also I don't have to like micromanage every single thing they do anymore. It seems like they know when they should be pressuring and when they shouldn't be pressuring, and they try to squeeze the maximum out of every situation. Like sometimes we are telling them, you guys really don't have to play aggressive here, but they're saying, yeah, but we can, so we will do it. And that shows that they really try to push their limits. So that's very nice. And but I would still say that the biggest like voice in the game is me, because I feel like the current meta is just played around jungle heavily. Like the grabs are very important, dragons are very important, and Rift Herald at 15 minutes also really important, and then you have the attack at 20. So it seems like this window from minute 8 where the grab spawns to minute 20 when there's Atakan, like there's always something happening, and I feel like you have to coordinate your teamwork with a jungler very well if you want to get a good situation in the game. So I think it's just the easiest to do from jungler role.
Yeah, constant objectives. Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much for the interview. Had a great time learning about you and your piano career, potentially new piano career. Do you have anything that you want to say to FlyQuest fans or inspired fans out there?
Nothing special to say. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for cheering for us, and hopefully we will win back to back and we'll make it to Worlds, and maybe we'll win the best of 5 against an Asian team finally. Like I'm being so tilted losing game 5 to Genji, game 5 to BLG. Maybe we'll not in the draft in game 5 this time. Maybe, just maybe, and maybe we can win something. And thank you guys. Thank you for your support.
Awesome. Thank you.